Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Pattaya, Thailand, and I got to tell you, I don't know. I give it a 50-50. I don't see no blue skies. I see a lot of clouds, but I don't see no blue skies. But it's not raining, and that's okay. I'm sure it'll start later. So, traders, good to be back with you on a Monday. And out to my good friend Jan. Thank you for a great day on Thursday. Lunch, and we had a great time. It was quite a blast. A lot of laughs, a lot of laughs. So today we have holidays in Canada and Japan. So that'll make Asia pretty boring. Yeah, that'll make Asia pretty boring. All right, U.S. dollar index, 95.31. It's moved a little bit. I think on Thursday it was 95.52 on Thursday, so we'll see what happens. But not doing much. I guess job numbers didn't hit expectations, and I was not at my charts on Friday, so I actually don't even know what the number was, but I know it didn't meet expectations. Okay. What do we got? China, Gaxon Services PMI today. And then we move down. We got unemployment rate out of the Swiss. Looking for a decrease, 2.5 versus 2.6. German industrial production today comes out in the euros. Wow. This is so typical of a classical Monday after NFP. So typical. We see this time after time after time. So let's just take a look at what's going on for tomorrow in Asia. So we got some Japanese news. We got NAB business confidence coming out, and yeah, and then we've got BRC retail sales out of the pound. So we got something tomorrow to talk about. Wow, this is pretty bad. This is 2 days and I have nothing to rant about. Yeah, nothing to rant about. The pairs are moving, and we've got some, we're in critical weeks now, right? We got like the next 8 weeks, right? We're at the 5th, we're at the 8th. We got, about December 15th, 16th, the world shuts down for 2 weeks for New Year's and Christmas holidays. So, including myself, by the way, that is the only time of the year that I actually do shut down, is over the Christmas and New Year's holidays, because you can trade, but I think it's a good time to turn off your computer. Take those 2 weeks off. It's not like the summer. We can't take 9 weeks off in the summer. That don't pay the bills. But 2 weeks in that time frame, yeah, just take it off. Actually, I come back after Boxing Day, which I think is it's January 2nd, so I come back on the 3rd, depending on what day of the week that is. All right, so let's head over and head to the charts. Bada bing, bada bing. So can I make this bigger? All right, so make the charts a little bit bigger for you there. So this is at a, just a sell-off that's just continued and continued and continued. And I'm not looking to change anything here, but what are you going to do here as far as trading goes? Well, the one thing you do is you can stick a trend line in here and say, well, I'm just going to keep taking it down. I would say that would be okay, except you're coming into 1480, right? And I really don't want to be taking a trade into, a 2080 or 00. So, if somebody was to say to me, well, William, we can do this, right? I'm not in that camp. I don't agree with that. We're going to need to get up to 1580, at least 1560. Now, that's only going to give you 20 pips and you're back at this 200 exponential moving average. So, ideally, we want this to pull back up to 1580. You think that's going to happen? We'll see. I mean, this was what a sell-off this was, right? Thank you very much. Now, if it continues to the downside, that's fine. But let it break that 1460 area. You can say put a support line down here. Retest that, and then we can sell it from there. But I surely don't want to do it. I don't want to sell anything at current price. We want this to come back up to that 1580 or as close as we can, and then we can sell that. Now, I don't know what came out with the pound, but my other charts are showing the pound like through the roof. We're just taking a look at majors today. We're not doing anything crazy today. As far as other pairs, we're just looking on majors and see what's going on, happening around in and out. So here we are. Right? Really, the nice thing about this is this is easy trading to the upside, right? Now I'm bearish in the pound, but what are you going to do with this? EMAs, angle separation, pointed to the upside, right? What are you going to do here? Well, first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a Fibonacci on there, right? That's the first thing you want to do is throw a Fibonacci on there. I do have 2 to the right and 2 to the left. We'll take it down to this swing right there, which is a current swing. So, you'd like to see this come back to the 618 and take it to the upside. That is really irrelevant, unless this thing really turns around. Now, the other thing that can happen is, there's nothing really coming out today, so this is technical. So this just might continue dribbling to the upside, right? So we're going to leave this. Now, if we get a bearish candlestick formation, we get a close below the 10. Everybody listening to me? Close below the 10 EMA. Right here, we get a close below it. I would consider then selling this, right? And then we'll go back to here, and we'll go back to taking our profit down here at the 200. All righty? So the instant trade, or the trade that we're looking for right now, is a pullback, right, to that 618, 78, 6 Fibonacci level, and then we'll take it to the upside. If it gets below that 618, and the 10 EMAs on top, and we got some sort of movement on that 55, we could take this to the upside. I do think this just looks too bullish to me. And I think it's overbought, right? It's just overbought. I think it's going to turn around. We'll see. This pair is not bullish, folks. Our bias in this pair is really bearish. So I want the sell trade more than the buy trade. But I want to, give you both sides of the story. We're going to give you both sides of the story. How's our Kiwi doing? How's the old Kiwi doing today? Yeah, same, right? Same everywhere. Same. Yeah. Again, 6520, really that 6500 area, I'd look to sell this. Do you want to buy this here? If it cleared that 55 EMA at that 6460 area, I don't have a problem buying this up to the 200. Not at all. But the bias is bearish. We want to sell the New Zealand dollar. I don't think I've ever purchased a New Zealand dollar in all my years of trading. I don't think I've done it yet. But this is just moving to the downside. I would expect a correction at some point. Is it going to happen today? Again, there's no data today. I know I'm going to beat that up, but there's no data. But there's no data. There's no data. What are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Now this I like. Now this I like. Now you know about this Euro Aussie. It does whatever it wants. No, really, it's probably one of the funnest pairs to trade because when it's got its mojo going, like this mojo here, boop, 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 little test almost to the 55. It just goes and goes and goes. It doesn't care what's going on in the world. Doesn't care about nothing else. Just goes the way it wants to go, right? Don't tell me the Euro's strong, and don't tell me the Aussie is strong, and it's bullish, right? I mean, this thing should be sideways technically. This thing should be absolutely sideways. But they're not, right? This Euro Aussie does its own thing. We know that the Aussie is a commodity pair, right? And it should react to all that stuff. It doesn't. Absolutely does not. This thing is going to the upside. I want to sell it. I'm not even looking to buy this. I want to sell this. So we're at 63.40. I want to close below that 10 EMA. I'm going to take my shot. Now, if you want it to be safe, right, we don't have any problem if you want it to be safe. Just get below the 55. A close 62.80. It's probably not even a better idea. Clear that double zero number. Make sure it's not going to bounce back up. That's probably a better idea. 62.80. We'll take it down all the way to 61.60. Listen, that's a 70 pip, 65 pip trade, depending on where you get in and how you manage your trade. This is and we have a nice wide open space. How sweet is that? That's really, really nice. Really nice. Let's take a look at the pound yen. See, now here's another one, right? Well, you know, this we can get out of here because this really means nothing to me at the moment. So we'll take that out of there. We're going to buy this back here, and we want to sell this, right? We want to sell this below the 4,900 level. Okay, we want to sell that at about 148.90, somewhere in there. Alrighty, we're going to sell that. Now, what's the issue? What's the problem here? Well, one, we don't have a wide open space. Two, we have a lot of Forex junk left to the chart. You got a level here. You got a level here. So you got a bunch of stuff here left to the chart. Be aware of that when you get in this trade. The other thing I really am concerned about is this 55 EMA has been hit several times and respected, and that thing is shooting straight to the sky. So you'd like to see that curve just a little bit sideways and see if we can get this to level out a little bit. And remember, this is the pound yen. You've got to give this room. It's probably the one pair that I really give a lot of drawdown on. It's not your typical pair where you're only going to give 20 pips or 30. I give this pair like 30, at least 30 pips to breathe in this pair. This pair is pretty volatile. Pretty volatile. It's not like the New Zealand, right? It's not like the Kiwi where it just floats along, right? I always call the Kiwi the pair on Valium. You know, it just floats along, doesn't cause any trouble, right? Just does its thing. These big spikes here was probably NFP, right? But yeah, so anyhow, this what I would do here on this pound yen. I wouldn't really do anything else there.
It's 7 hours.
Hey, 7 o'clock in the morning here in Thailand. So let's go take a look at the euro yen. Yeah, not a lot to do here, folks. You know, you want to sell it at the 200, but it's really not a bad spot. But I got to tell you, man, you're coming right back into a mess here, aren't we? You sell this here, look at this. Look at how it broke our support from last week. Broke the support, came below it, retested it, continued to the upside. Are we making a good point here? So no, I'm not looking at that. No. Yeah. Now the dream is 131.80. We'll sell it. You're probably going to end up at the 131.60 area, and probably sell it from there. And either one of those spots, I think, is fair. You know, if you get to 60, at least if you get to the 200 EMA and you bounce, you know, you got some pips in the pip bank, right? You're 20 pips in, you probably, you know, at least 10 pips in the pip bank, and you just ride it out, see what happens. I don't even like that. Take that back. I don't like that. Sorry, guys, ladies. No, it's got to come up to this 131.80. It's got to come up to this 131.80, and we'll take it from there. Or it's got to do the bust move, right? It's got to break this support, and it's really got to hit a down move, and you know, give us an opportunity to retest that 130.80 area, and then we'll sell it from there. But right at this spot, nothing to do, my friends. Absolutely, really nothing to do on a Monday, man. But nobody can complain about, you know, currency pairs aren't moving, right? Currency pairs are moving. Let's take a look at what happened on Friday. I wasn't around. So oil is at 73.91 as we speak. Oh man, everybody's saying it's going to 80. It's unbelievable. Oh, it's going to 79 this week. Pretty funny. But yeah, this just looks like a good idea to sell it, right? I wait for the New York Open, right? See what this gives you. And this just looks like an opportunity to sell it. This to me looks like it wants to come down to 72, 71, somewhere in that area. Just looks like it wants to continue the downside here, right? Here's support right there. That's at 69.61. Here's another support level, right? Double touch, right? Boom, boom. 71.29. So, you know, I think you're good for $2 to the downside. Remember, $1 is $1,000, right? So, you know, I don't know. It looks pretty good to me to sell this. I don't see anything here that says buy. I don't see anything here that says buy me. The Dixie dollar index on TOS platform is at 95.61. I don't know why there's such a difference between one platform and another. Even on my charts, that really drives you crazy, doesn't it? This is at 95.61 on investing. It was 95.30. What? Facebook just continues to tank. Look at this, Facebook. It's at 157.33 on Facebook. This Facebook's just taking a beating, right? The VIX spiked. I'm sure this was because of NFP, but the VIX is, you know, we're okay. We're at 1482 on the VIX. That's great. That's good movement. The ESs are now starting its third day to the downside on the ESs. So we'll really keep an eye on that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. And the Euro futures gave us some green candles here. Do I want to buy this? No. I'm not buying the Euro futures. It can come all the way back up to wherever it wants to, and I'll wait. I don't want to buy the Euro. Okay? I'm not buying the Euro futures. I'll wait. Not when I see it go down 6 days in a row, right? 2, 4, 6 days in a row, it's giving us to the downside. This is just a little correction here, right? People taking profits. It was Friday, the weekend. Now we're into Asia, new day, new dollar, right? But no, we want to sell the Euro futures. I don't want to do anything there. Nothing there on the Euro futures. Looking good, my friends, looking good. I think it's going to be a good week this week. I'm looking forward to it. All right, traders, that's it for me on this Monday. So as always, remember to trade smart, not hard. Have a good trading day. And what's more important than anything? Have a little bit of fun. Traders, we'll catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Have a great trading day. Trade safe. See you next time. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.